They teach you moves before they teach you why. Most people wander blind, unable to see the pattern. Chess is not a game. It's a map. Listen.
Pawns in the light, walking lines they didn't choose, marching orders down an avenue of rules, sacrificed for stories nobody wrote alone, the majority that build the throne and never own. They're the base beneath the tower, silence in the crowd, invisible, predictable, heavy-footed, bowed. Without the pawn, there's no stage to play, no power to possess. Yet they sleep while the board breathes in a quiet, rented stress. Some wake, a handful blink and see the scene. A few will shift from pawn to something more extreme. But most, they stay, they pay, they trade. From the rules they made. When we stop the flow, the lights go out, the kings get bored. One day someone who's left will come back and flip the board. The backbone, lines cut through the day. 20% who carry 80 in their sway. Straight as a rule book, tireless in the grind. But when the field bends, the rook is left behind. The jump, the whisper in the dark. They leap above the fences, strike the hidden mark. Unpredictable roots, the ones who walk unmade maps. They burn bright, they fall quick, still they bridge the gaps. Patient eyes, mapped out over years. Quiet like a shadow, plodding through your fears. He waits, he plans a strike measured in decades, not in hours. Silent guardian of the dream, slow growing power. Knights need bishops, bishops need the brave. Rooks need purpose, pawns need wake. But there's a peace above the storm, above the soul. Stop paying, stop playing, let the money fade. Walk away from the table, from the rules they made. When we stop the flow, the lights go out, the kings get bored. One day someone who's left will come back and flip the board. Queen, she moves like thunder. Any path she wants, shadow in the corridors where law and muscle haunts. Feared for her reach, the strike that cuts the ropes. She bends the game in hours, she ruins private hopes. King small steps, a legacy in the dark. Families that don't appear on lists, don't seek the mark. They print the fields we play on, they choose how long the game will run. They hide behind the ledger, behind 1,000 paper suns. It's their board. They set the squares, they decide the length of nights. They call this life a game, but the pieces feel the bite. You could win each match, but still be trapped inside. Winning by their rules keeps feeding someone else's pride. There's a truer victory, a step beyond the score. The hardest move, refuse to play anymore. Stop paying, stop playing, let the money fade. Walk away from the table, from the rules they made. If you cut the river of the gold, the clock will lose its cord. And one day someone who's gone will rise and flip the board. Flip the board. Flip the board. Flip the board. Game over for the kings and every quiet aid. Honor returns to those who stepped away. Quiet footsteps at dawn, the pieces on the floor. We left the old game bleeding light and closed the door.